He's accused of murdering his mother, and the way he did it is almost too gruesome to imagine.
Relatives found the body of Jennifer Ling inside her home in northwest Jacksonville over the weekend. Police say she was decapitated. Her son, 21-year-old Jamar Henry, was arrested and charged with her murder. First Coast News' Ryan Duffy is live in the neighborhood where Ling lived, and family and neighbors saying, what would possess someone to do this?
And Jeannie, we are right here in front of Ling's home where two of her children did discover her body. And then it was just a short distance from here, a couple blocks away around the corner, where later on police found a plastic bag with her head inside. Now, this has been a crime that one neighbor here tells us has made it difficult for her to even sleep at night. A northwest Jacksonville neighborhood is stunned to hear how brutally one of their own was murdered. Police say Jennifer Renee Ling was decapitated in her home by her own son, Jamar Henry.
That's the worst murder I ever heard of. And I'm pushing 89 years old. That's the worst I ever seen.
Retired FBI agent Ron Worth says decapitation is a unique crime.
And more like a family case here, it's more like a amount of rage between the family members, real lack of respect for the family member, extreme trauma in the removal of the head.
He says if Henry walked around with the head in a plastic bag, as neighbors described, it shows even greater disrespect and shows the rage that can sometimes be seen in disputes between family members.
In many cases, a stranger just kills for either robbery purposes or to obtain something and then leaves without necessarily this lack of respect for the victim. In this case, you know, you have a tremendous amount of a lack of respect for the victim.
Police believe there was an altercation between Henry and Ling at the time of her death that left Henry with a head injury. And along with murder, Henry is now charged with 3 counts of battery of a law enforcement officer, which police say happened when he got into a fight with officers while he was being questioned. So far, police say Henry has not mentioned anything about a possible motivation for this crime. Reporting live in northwest Jacksonville, Ryan Duffy, First Coast News, your news leader.
And what's interesting is he does not have a violent criminal record. Some altercations with police, but not a violent one.
Right, I think 1 arrest for burglary, but no convictions. Right, Jeannie?
All right, thanks so much, Ryan.